Welcome to the short video on the new ASI SmartBooks Update version 3.7.1. ASI Computer Systems is committed to constant innovation and improvement that is provided to you through the ASI SmartBooks updates. We've recently made several enhancements to make ASI SmartBooks even more indispensable. For a complete listing of all enhancements, please review the update bulletin. Here are some of the highlights. Unlimited websites, emails, addresses, and phone numbers for a resource. Salesperson sales cost percent split. Bank reconciliation clearing a range of checks. Under Bills Pay, the ability to select all paid in full commissions for a salesperson. We will now open up ASI SmartBooks and review some of these options. With ASI SmartBooks open, we will go to our customer resource first. The first enhancement to review will be websites. Selecting our website sub-expander, directly below, we'll see our websites we have set up for this customer resource. The default column includes a gold star for the primary. We must have one selected as a primary, and only one can be listed as a primary. Under the type column, types include corporate, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, other, Pinterest, and Twitter. Our website address. To add a new website address, we use our Add Website tool. Select your type, and then enter your website. Each one of these new enhancements has rules to follow. For a complete listing of all these rules, please review the update bulletin. Our next enhancement to review will be unlimited emails. We select our email sub-expander. This will show us the emails that we currently have set up. Also is indicated by the number in parentheses. The default, again, one can be listed as a primary. And when you do that, you notice selecting it changes our default email at the top here. The type of email include home, other, work, orders, and artwork. You would enter your email address and then use the Add Email tool if necessary to add a new email. If we need to remove an email, we could use our Delete tool to remove it. The next new enhancement to review will be unlimited addresses. We'll select our address sub-expander. This will show us the addresses we currently have set up. Each address will have the ability to have the proper tax liability and also a sales tax exemption certificate. One must be chosen as a primary, and then using the Add Address tool will allow you to add a new address for this resource. Again, please review the update bulletin for a full list of rules when adding addresses for a resource. The final new enhancement will be unlimited phone numbers. Unlimited phone numbers will allow a default for each type. The different types included office, office fax, other, and order fax. Our next column over is a country code. Selecting the drop-down arrow, there you can see your different country codes available. When you add a new phone number, it automatically defaults to the United States. Our next column over is our phone number, and then our extension. And once again, Please review the update bulletin for a full list of rules and adding phone numbers to a resource. We will save this resource. We'll go take a look at a vendor resource. Under the vendor resource, our website sub-expander, we must have one selected as a default. Our next column over, the types, you'll see the same types that we saw on the customer resource. Our website address. The next enhancement was for emails. You'll see our default. Our types included, the same as on the customer resource. Addresses was the next new enhancement. Same rules apply. And then finally, phone numbers. And like phone numbers on the customer resource, you can have a primary phone number for each type. Still has a country code, number, and extension. The final resource is a salesperson. Under the salesperson resource, we open up the sub-expander for websites. We can add additional website addresses if needed. Open up the sub-expander for emails. Again, add additional as needed. Our sub-expander for addresses. Our sub-expander for phone numbers. The next option we're going to review will be the salesperson's sales cost split percentage. We'll open up a customer and an order and take a look at those. We'll select our customer. We'll go to our order list. We'll select our order. Go down to our salesperson. And there we have Jane Doe as our primary, 75%. And our secondary, 25% for Mr. John Smith. And this coincides with what we have on our customer resource. The reporting aspect of this is under Supervise. Go to Sales Comparison. We already have a list view saved to show this with split. And our columns we added the column for the sales without the split. That's our first two columns. And then a column for the sales with the split and the cost with the split applied. These were added by going to right click, go to add remove columns, move our list down, and then we selected these additional fields. As you see, you can apply the same concept to this year as well as last year and prior year, where you see it with or without. We'll go ahead and close these out. We'll move on to our next enhancement. Our next enhancement to review is the bank reconciliation and being able to clear a range of payments. So under Accounting, we go to Banking Control Group, select Reconcile. We'll select our bank. We'll slide this over a little bit. And here we see a new button available that will allow you to clear a range of checks. So if I select Clear a Range, and we'll select Update. And there it's selected the range that we've chosen. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to another enhancement. The next new enhancement to review will be the Bills Pay and the ability to pay commission in full. So we can enter Bill Pay underneath our Bill Control Group of the Accounting menu while we're here. We select our sales rep, Jane Doe. We're going to slide this over to give us a little more room. Now our commission records, we can see we have quite a few marked full. At the top of our window, all we have to do is check the box which says customer paid full. And then ASI SmartBooks automatically went through and selected only those records where the customer has paid in full. And we process our check like normal. We'll close out of our windows. And this will complete this video on the new ASI SmartBooks version 3.7.1.